My 16-year-old son can't be expected to know that it's wrong to turn in a paper that he previously turned in last year. So on the first day of starting the research paper, I stood right up there in front of everybody and reviewed the rules and made them aware that if they tried to submit a paper from last year, that it would be considered plagiarism. And plagiarism always results in a 0. Well, he doesn't listen very well, so I'm sure he wasn't paying attention. So he couldn't have known. Okay, well, it was also written in the packet that I handed out at the beginning of the unit as well. Okay, well, he doesn't really read long packets, so again, he couldn't have known your stupid rules. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, those stupid rules can be found on the contract from the beginning of the year as well. What contract? I'm so glad you asked. The contract both of you idiots signed. You keep that one for your files. I have plenty more copies where that came from. Miss Louder, I brought you a super special Valentine's Day gift. You did? That's so sweet. It's this. It was my grandma's ring, and I got to choose whatever I wanted when she died. Oh, sweet girl, are you sure you want to give away something so special? Yeah, it hasn't really fit me right since we had to wiggle it off her finger before we buried her, so. Yeah, just took it right off. Alrighty, well, I'm going to talk to Mom this afternoon just to clarify a few things, but thank you so much for thinking of me. Let's go, my little hemorrhoid. Hey, Miss Smith. Love the nicknames. Quick question. Susie brought this in for me today. Said it was Grandma's? Oh, yeah. She was adamant about bringing that in for you today. She's the sweetest. She had mentioned having to wiggle it off her finger before burying her. Yep, all the grandkids got to pick a piece of Grandma's jewelry, and she wanted the one that she was wearing at her funeral. So we pulled it right off of her in the casket. Well, that is the absolute sweetest. I don't want anyone in the afterlife upset with me, and I surely don't want Susie upset with me or herself later down the line when she realizes she gave this away. So I'm gonna give this back to you. I totally understand. Still hate you. Oh, it's mutual. See you, dingus. Bye, moron. Susie, did you just spray that in her face? Come here, please. Time to go home, my little anal torpedo. Hi, Miss Smith. Wanted to let you know that we had an incident at lunch today. Okay. So Susie's classroom job this week is to spray and wipe down the lunch tables after we're done with lunch each day. And instead of spraying the table, she sprayed another student in the face with the cleaner. Admin has decided that her consequence will be silent lunch tomorrow. Okay, let's get something straight here. My daughter will be going to college for the custodial arts, so there's no reason for her to have a job in your classroom. Take her name off your freaking job chart. Having classroom jobs teaches students accountability, responsibility. Like I said, my daughter has bigger plans in life than being a janitor, so she will not be participating in your child labor. Isn't this stuff you should be doing? Okay, so, and while I'm at it, I'll be bringing in her favorite for lunch tomorrow, Chick-fil-A, and we will be sitting together to eat. She will not be serving your silent lunch consequence. It'll be a fun little mommy-daughter date. So take your silent lunch and shove it right up your... Happy Valentine's Day. I brought in some Valentines for Jimmy to pass out. Oh, these are unopened. Yeah, just write all the kids' names on them and put the little sticker on and he can pass them out. Okay, so I'm really sorry. I'm not gonna have time to do these for him today. The kiddos bring these in already filled out, and this month's newsletter and multiple notes home were reminders for that. Yeah, I know, but I have a job. So when do you expect me to get that done? And so right now we're at my place of employment. And so again, I won't have time to do these for him while I'm at my job. Your job is to help my child, and your salary comes from taxpayers, aka me. So as your boss, I'm ordering you to fill out my child's Valentines. Well, in the spirit of Valentine's Day then, boss, you can pucker up and kiss my big old ham hunker. Hey, Miss Louder. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I made you something. You did? Let me go get it. Okay. Here. Look how cute. Who do I call?